But the issue in verse 31 is really swirling around a particular text, not just part of the Decalogue or the Ten Commandments. The text that is in question by the rabbis is Deuteronomy chapter 24, verses 1 through 4. That is the linchpin of Matthew chapter 5, verses 31 through 32. In fact, you would do well to write that down. The issue that the Pharisees, the issue that the rabbis are having swirls around this text that is found in Deuteronomy chapter 24, verses 1 through 4. And the specific line that they are dealing with, that Jesus is confronting here in Matthew chapter 5, is that the man should be able to put his wife away if there is some indecency in her. There were two schools of thought on this. Two rabbis went to war over this phrase, some indecency. You had the liberal side of the argument, and then you had the conservative side of the argument. The liberal side of the argument was a rabbi by the name of Hillel. Hillel said, interpreting Deuteronomy chapter 24, and this phrase, some indecency, that the man is able to put his wife away for some indecency, Hillel interpreted this as in this way, that a man is able to put his wife away for any reason at all. In fact, it was interpreted that by Hillel that even if the man wanted to put his wife away because she burnt the food, he was able to put her away. If he found a woman that was more attractive, he was able to put his wife away and give her a certificate of divorce and send her away. On the other side of the argument was a rabbi by the name of Shammai. Shammai says, listen, my views are more conservative than Hillel's. That a man can only put his wife away for the case and the cause of adultery. On one side, you had the liberal view, which says, put your wife away for any reason at all. And on the other side, you had the conservative view that says you can only divorce your wife if the issue is adultery. If you know anything about society, you know what position society opted for. They opted for the less restrictive understanding of the law. For any reason at all, you are able to divorce your wife. We live in a day and age where that is the case even now. That people get divorced for all sorts of reasons other than for biblical ones. Oh, you know the excuses. We don't get along anymore. I don't find them attractive. They no longer make me happy. We're having financial problems. And then there's that all elusive term, irreconcilable differences, whatever that means.